Why is depression such an important topic? It's important because most people that have depression would most probably not seek medical help. Hi guys, it's your girl SoftlifeDoc. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I make videos about medicine. I pick some common medical topics and I try to simplify them to the best of my knowledge so you all can understand. And I also make food videos. As most of you know, I'm a foodie and I love to post videos whenever I go to new restaurants or I go to like restaurants that I'm familiar with. Anyways, in today's video, I would be talking about depression and sadness. I've decided to pick this topic because whenever I see people use both words, I find out that they use it wrong. Most people use the word depressed rather than using the word sadness. So in today's video, I'm going to try to the best of my ability to differentiate it. So when you use the word in future, you can tell if you're using it wrong or right. Let's get right into it. Let's begin with sadness. Sadness is a normal emotional response that we all have to distressing and discouraging life events. It's an expression of grief, unhappiness, hopelessness, and loss. So there has to be something making you sad. For example, let's say you go to a new country and you lose your passport. How are you supposed to survive? How are you supposed to get a new one? Even if it might be easy to get a new one, just the fact that in that moment you can't find your passport, that would make you sad. Or let's say you went to KFC to get chicken and when you got there they told you they had no chicken left. You would be sad. Even if it's for 2 seconds, you would be sad. Or let's say a person loses a family member, you're expected to be sad. But sadness lasts for a limited amount of time. Depending on the cause of a person's sadness, if that cause is eliminated, a person returns back to normal, like the sadness just fades away. Now, coming to depression. Depression is a disorder. Sadness is a normal expression. Depression is a disorder. It's a mood disorder that causes a persistent. Remember, I said sadness occurs for a limited amount of time, but depression causes a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest. What do I mean by loss of interest? The things you usually find joy in doing. If you play piano, you stop playing your piano. I love foods, I stop eating. You love to sing, you stop singing. You love music, you stop listening to music. Like things that bring you pleasure, you lose interest in them completely. Depression is a feeling of sadness, irritable mood, emptiness that significantly affects a person's capacity to function. So your normal day-to-day activities would start getting affected. And why is depression such an important topic? It's important because most people that have depression would most probably not seek medical help, and we all know why. This is due to the stigma attached to mental health disorders. It's not good, it's bad. But with this video, I would just like to say, if you feel you have symptoms of depression, I'll be listing out the symptoms very soon. And when watching this video, if you think the symptoms are familiar to you or you experience any of them, please do go seek professional help because you matter, okay? The causes of depression are multifactorial in the sense that genetics and environmental factors could play a role. What do you mean by genetics? So I've always spoken about family history in the past. So if a member of your family, nuclear extended family, had depression, you're more likely to have depression compared to a person without a positive family history. And people can also develop depression without a positive family history. Life events and traumatic events can also trigger the development of depression. For example, the loss of a loved one, a chronic disease like cancer, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, those can also trigger depression. Lack of social support, financial problems, interpersonal difficulties, those can also trigger depression. Let's move right onto the symptoms of depression. Keep in mind that you might have some of these symptoms, maybe one, maybe two. That doesn't mean you've got depression. For a person to be diagnosed with depression, these symptoms should have lasted a minimum of 2 weeks. And they should affect a person's normal day activities. They affect a person's level of functioning. The symptoms are depressed mood. I already explained this at the beginning. Things like emptiness, sadness, irritable mood that just affect a person's capabilities to do like normal everyday activities. And then there's sleep disturbances. I'm not saying insomnia. Sleep disturbances because there could be an increase in sleep or there could be a reduction in sleep. Appetite changes. There could be an increase in your appetite, there could be a reduction in your appetite. Loss of interest or pleasure, I already explained this before. The things you usually find pleasure, interest in, you begin to lose those. You never want to do them no more, and you just want to be by yourself doing absolutely nothing. There's also guilt feelings or thoughts of worthlessness. Yeah, you feel like you're not worth anything good, or you're probably alone, or everything happening to you is your fault. Like, yeah, that's also a symptom. Energy changes or fatigue. So you find out that you're tired more than normal and you're just exhausted. There's also attention or concentration impairment. You're paying less attention to things and you're losing your concentration too. We've also got psychomotor changes. That's the simplest way to explain it is using your brain to do activities. So that is reduced or delayed. And we've got suicidal thoughts. This is important. This is very, very, very important. Only you know yourself. Only you would be the best judge of your feelings or over your feelings. If you know you've got suicidal thoughts or you've ever attempted to hurt yourself in the past or at present, please, please, please do seek medical help. Please go see a professional, even if you don't want to tell anyone because you're embarrassed about it, or you're too shy to speak, or you just feel like you're gonna get judged. Please, please, please use Google, find the best therapist close to you, find the best psychologist close to you, find the best psychiatrist close to you, and go seek medical help, please. Okay, got it? What are the treatments? The treatments include medication, psychotherapy, things like cognitive behavioral therapy, interpersonal therapy, combination therapy. These help to increase the quality of life, and they also help to decrease the presence of depressive symptoms. I hope you've been able to learn a couple of things from this video. If you've got questions, please put them in the comment section below. Like I said, with sadness, there's a cause, there's a precipitating factor, maybe a sad life event, or something must have gone wrong somewhere to make you have a feeling of sadness. But with depression, there could be triggers and there might not be triggers. It could just happen, and it could happen to anyone. So there's no need stigmatizing anybody over this. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, please like, comment, share with your friends. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.